Kim, you are the first member of our jury. Everyone else, you can come over here with these people, with the spectators. All right.
So that's going to be a combo.
100%.
Well, with an extremely sporadic vote, sounds like you all got some stuff to talk about back at camp. However, we have a challenge first. I forgot about a certain part of the merge. We're redrawn for new bounties.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
I drew myself again, so I picked Drew.
You get to pick your bounty if you draw yourself.
Ooh. Sorry, I need to think. I'll say Danny.
The fact they dropped all those eliminated bitches didn't give me a single key got me fucked up. Perfect.
I believed in 100 cards last time, I might as well do it again. Like I really feel something, I'm not even joking. Okay. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. The key doesn't matter. I'm with you 100%. 100% going home this round, so that'll be fun.
The person that had me on their show. Love it.
Good job. Congratulations. You cannot be voted out at this first tribal council. All right, Danny.
Ultimate accessory.
Congratulations. You will not be voted out of this tribal council either. You can go ahead and head on back. You two will share that. All right. Good job, everyone. A hard-fought challenge. Unfortunately, one of you is going to be the second member of our jury. You can grab your stuff and head on back to camp and figure out who it's going to be. We got a good almost 2 hours at least.
Oh, okay.
There's been I'm sure there's game talk going on, but not too much. My brain is so fried, so I'm still like processing. I'm trying to really observe right now and see if I can see the natural groupings.
Honestly, like I'm pretty happy with the merge. I'm close with Drew and Tyler. And then I'm also like vibing with John V, which is pretty cool. And Danny, I'm also really in with. I feel like I don't want to limit myself opportunity-wise, just because I feel like if I limit myself in my options in this game, then if I just go off on one path with a certain group of people, then I'm not going to really leave other available paths to the end. And through getting to the end, you can't just do it with one way. Like you need to think longevity and you need to think what makes the most sense for you long-term as well as short-term. So I feel like I just need to figure out that basis.
Merge, so far so good. I think I have numbers. And Jamie coming back is definitely something that's gonna help me. But I do have some relationships I need to mend, so I need to just make sure I'm at a 6'5" right now. I mean 6'4". So the relationship I need to really mend right now is the one with Little Nat, because they weren't included on the Steven vote out. We were all working together, we voted with each other, we went through everything together. But he did have my bounty and I had keys and he knew the amount of keys, so I didn't want him to strike first, so I took the shot. Yeah, so I just gotta talk to Little Matt and make sure everything's good with us.
What else am I doing?
Yeah, really excited that we're finally here. I feel really burned by John right now, and I feel like that trust is not going to be rebuilt. So I think if maybe we could make a move on him while we're here, that would give me some more peace of mind moving forward. So that's the initial thought right now. Yeah.
I'm ready to be a little non-orderly and a little chaotic real soon.
Alright, so someone random back.
So, yeah, I'm trying to see like natural groups shifting together. I think my top concern is that it was going around that I threw Brady's name out, and so that is, I think that's gonna that can come back. I don't know if Brady would want to work with me again.
I think last tribal council, Rachel would have went home if it was an actual vote, simply due to the fact that she thought she was running shit, but I was on her ass 100%, and I knew a lot of information about her, and I had other sources and people telling me that she was saying my name. So moving forward, the second she tries it, it's on like Donkey Kong and it's lit like it's hit, because I'm not gonna let anyone rumble with me that way. That's my final thought. Thank you.
All right. Just tell me when.
Ready.
So I'm in the Redemption Island challenge, and my adrenaline is seriously pumping, and I feel time just simultaneously racing by and standing still at the same time. I mean, I'm telling myself that for once, like, I can do this, which is not something I tell myself very often. I've been telling myself like the things that I can't do. So over time, as time's going by, I'm like, I can do this, I can win this. And at one point I just like say, hey Casey, I just tell this story about, very brief story about how, like, if I can do this thing with my weight loss, that I can do this, I can achieve this, I can win this. And then, you know, I notice over time all the water bottles falling around me, and I try to calculate in my head all the keys that all the other people have. And I know that I'm like on the verge of winning this. And then somehow I do. And it's just this feeling of joy and elation and shock and everything. And, you know, I can't believe I'm back in the game.
Jamie coming back into the game is not great for me because I was lying to their face while they were sitting next to me at tribal council. So that's gonna have to be a lot of damage control. You know, if I have to play up some things, fake a tear or two, that's what I'm gonna do, because I need to just focus on really pulling out the empathy card and making them like feel like it was genuinely like something that was like really hard for me. And like it was, but for that vote in particular, like I knew it was what made the most sense.
So coming back into the game, I really have tried to just open up conversations again with people, but I did decide to, you know, spill all the knowledge that I had garnered in Redemption, like about, you know, some of the connections that I had noticed in the game or that I had been told about from Melanie. I specifically shared a lot of that with Matt, and then I had started to share my knowledge about that with some other people in one-on-one conversations. So far, what I have gleaned is that Matt is probably the most loyal person to me.
I still feel pretty good about some of my original blue. Matt, Mackenzie. I really am liking Tyler a lot, so I want to try to find a way to work with him. I haven't been able to peel off and get him alone, but I think we have kind of similar, a little bit more of a chiller demeanor than maybe some of the rest of the group. So I think he'd have a nice level head and would be someone that would be good to work with moving forward. So hope that can happen.
Please, because that's probably gonna be a thing all season where I'm just whacking away. Like this is like the mood every time back at camp too. Just crazy madness. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to. Damn it! I'm just looking forward to Jamie coming back, because morally I love Jamie and I'm so glad they're back. But gameplay wise, it's bad. It's very bad for my game, and I'm not the one to like. And everybody loves Jamie, and everybody wanted Jamie back. So I might have to make a really tough decision. I'm not saying that I will make it this early, but it's a decision that's gonna have to be made, and it's really gonna test me as a social gamer, and I'm looking forward to it.
And John and Mackenzie, while I think have me in their best interests to this point, probably have better loyalties to other people than they do to me.
All right, my bounty is Tyler.
which is hilarious.
Yeah.
So this is, you already know, you're my number one. I want us three to go. But at the end, I could collect the bounty on him and I could feel good and be like, I had to collect the bounty on my brother.
That's crazy.
So,
that
like,
would be a good move, though.
So I don't want you to be nervous and think he's in that number one spot.
I was thinking about that, and I also wanted to like check in with you because I had said something to Daddy Matt, and I didn't want it to like get back to you and you took it a wrong way. Daddy Matt was really nervous about working with you.
I'm hoping I have enough friends, but if not, I have more keys than friends because I just got another one. Everyone is playing selfish already, as you can tell. Everyone tried to capitalize off the same type of advantage that I got. On my original tribe, Big Daddy Matt, he said he wanted to go to the end with me. Mackenzie is definitely my number one.
And the only thing like I could think about to like convince him was aggressive and like a strategist, and he was really worried about you. So what I said is like, but that's like a good person to work with because maybe people will see him as a shield.
I hate being a shield.
I mean, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good socially. I feel like I made all these final 2 and final 3 deals early on. And then we made a Fruity Bimbos alliance, the old red. And then now like I'm making like a possible alliance with people who like I thought I never would be, like Tyler and Drew. So right now I'm feeling pretty good socially. The only people I'm not tight with are Brady and Rachel. Rachel I feel like I have a connection with. Brady, we'll see. Sorry Brady, I don't know. We just haven't had the conversations.
Oh my gosh, hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Smash that like button.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And click that thumbs up.
So I'm feeling good. The only thing that's probably going to bite me in the butt is if people catch on to my social game. I'm trying to play like kind of dumb, so we'll see how it goes.
But I want to work with Brady, but I'm a little weary of how close Brady is with Danny. So I need to see if I can just fit into that. Even if I'm at the bottom of the pecking order, if I get these idols, it doesn't matter. I could take one of them out. If I would have wanted you, I would have pushed hard to get Danny out. But I'm gonna have to try to ease my way into an alliance with them.
So once we got back from the challenge, it felt so good because I think everyone underestimated us. They counted us out. We probably look a hot mess, but thank God we won. But I don't want to get cocky. I feel like I'm in the middle right now and I have a lot of options on where I want to go. But the people I feel really good about, and Rachel from Original Red, and Mackenzie and Daddy Matt from Blue. So if that could somehow work itself out into a big group and pull in some numbers from other people's, I'd be fine with that. Great. Cool. Thank you.
Someone randomly, it doesn't matter who.
I'm starting to have some conversations because I was worried pre-merge about some of the looks I was getting. I think I might have put myself out there as a bit of a challenge threat. So I'm trying to manage threat level, but I've really connected. I've been waiting all game to be with Daddy Matt. We have really wanted to work with each other. And also other Matt, because I think Matt and John have some beef because like Matt was left out of votes or something. So I'm hoping me, Brady, and Tyler are like, we're not talking to each other at this point because we're just trying to get to different people and gather info.
I would love to talk. I don't know if I can say Daddy Matt. Yeah, I'm still getting used to that. So we'll just say like Big Mac. Big Mac. Mackenzie and I feel bonded. We'd had a talk, like, because we both felt so close to Kim that we were like, we have to be each other's Kim. Like, we've got to be together.
Dude, this morning stressed me out. I'm like very emotionally drained right now. Merge has been nice because I got to finally eat. We're all like playing some games right now. I was feeling like a little bit lost after I lost Kim because she was kind of, dude, Jamie was my number one. See ya. Kim was my number one. Leaves. So then I was feeling really vulnerable and really lost, but as soon as I got to camp, not as soon, but like I went to go get water and Drew followed me up. He was like, asked me a little bit how I felt and then said, he's like, so I would really like to work with you. He said, Big Matt said that he is also aligned with you. So if we could do like me, you, Big Matt, he said we could drag Rachel along because she's never gonna win. So Rachel, and I'm also working with John very closely, but nobody knows. And I know that John is brothers with Tyler. So I feel like with all those people at least saying that they want to work with me, I'll be getting enough information that I can be like on the right side of the vote for a bit. I feel okay.
Okay, so who we got a damage control with? Because Jamie's also someone who's with us too. Well, with like original blue.
Yeah.
And then I started to test people a little bit more just to see if they would give me the knowledge that I know about their connections with people and about what I know about how they've been playing the game, and just to see if they are as loyal to me as I have been to them.
But I don't know. I'm also really nervous about Jamie coming back because I told Jamie straight up, I was the person Jamie wanted to work with the most on that tribe when they were on it with me. And I said straight up, Jamie, I will tell you if it's going to be you or not. And I told Jamie it wasn't them. And it was.
I would like to have a conversation with Jamie, just to like get that out of the way.
Sure.
Should I say?
Can I have just?
Actually, no. You. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Actually, sorry, you can't.
Hey.
Sorry. I tried to flip the vote on Brady at the last second, but they wouldn't go for it. That's why I told you. Like, I can't tell you what's going on because I have to get other people to agree to it, and they didn't think that it was a good idea for numbers, and I didn't feel good about just me, you, and Brady voting together. And when the four of us were all talking, the back and forth was, do we tell Jamie, do we not tell Jamie? And they didn't think it was a good idea because they didn't, obviously I was immune, so they didn't want the shot in the dark to go off and then one of the three of them to go home. And what am I supposed to do in that situation? Because if I tell you to play your shot in the dark, all of a sudden I'm on the outs. And I'm not justifying it because I feel really bad.
I know.
Like, it sucks.
I know, it was really apparent. Like, I could tell.
I know. I was trying to like hint to you that like do something, but I can't. I could.
Like, I was in the position of like, I wanted to play a loyal game. So, like, that's why I didn't want to play the shot in the dark regardless. But also, like, I had said that if I survived, I would give you those things, which was true. That was true. And then, like, even if I didn't, then like, if we lost again, I would have needed it anyway. So
I fully expect you to be like absolutely gunning for me, and it's totally justified.
That's not how I want to play.
I know, but like it's justified, and like I know.
But even if it's justified, I hope you know, like, that's not like the type of person that
I know, and like I fully expect, like, obviously you can't trust anything I tell you moving forward now on, and like I understand. So like I'm not here being like, oh, this was so hard for me. Like, it's like I genuinely feel awful.
But I could tell that it was.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was all over your face, and like that's what touched me when I wound up on Redemption. I said this when I was leaving. My goal was not necessarily to win. Like, am I still gonna try? Yes. Do I think that's
merge?
Do I think that? Yes. Do I think that's really a possibility for me? No. Like, I don't think there's really any realistic chance for me to win. Like,
yeah.
The person who got voted out and comes back just isn't. That's just not gonna happen. And that's.
I mean, you can give it your hardest.
And that's okay. Like, I just know that that's probably not gonna happen. But my main thing right now is like, as stupid as it is, it would be a little embarrassing to like
immediately
to win, come back, and then immediately leave. So like, I want to avoid that.
I think I'm in really big trouble here.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously haven't heard anything.
I mean,
yet, so
I haven't heard my name, but just because of like how I've been in challenges, I think that maybe I have a lot to worry about.
I would like to open the door. Obviously, I would like to work with you, but I understand. Like,
Mhm.
obviously, you're going to tell me yes, regardless of whether you want to work with
Yeah.
me or not. But like, I fully don't expect you to trust me in any
Yeah,
capacity.
but my goal is honestly not going to be to push too hard for much at
Yeah, of
all right
course.
now. But you know, I would appreciate it like if you do not try to like get me immediately. You know, like I'm obviously
I'm not
gonna
going
push
to.
for you.
I'm
like,
not like once was enough.
I want to at least have a little bit more time here. You know, like that's what I want. Is that fair?
Yeah.
But no, I'm not holding anything against you, and I mean that. Like I do. I hope you can trust.
I think
that.
I hold things against myself.
Yeah, but don't use that as like something from me because that's
Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I truly am not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to work together and figure out.
I'm
a
open
group
to
and-
anything.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean that.
Who do you feel good about?
I have not had the chance. You are the first person I've had an individual conversation with. That's okay.
We really haven't had a lot today
So
of
I
individuals.
need
We've been
to-
together a lot as a group.
So I need to be able to kind of sort
Yeah.
out how I feel about lots of things. Okay.
Yeah, I think take your time, do what you need to
Okay.
do. Oh my gosh, I need a second. So if they're like, "Where's Drew?" I just
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
second. Oh my gosh. Hello. Sorry, I just had a moment with Jamie. I'm fine. Sure? Yeah, I'm good. I'll come down there in a second. I just need to like recover. You see how easy fake crying is? Come on. Pull that out of nowhere. Fake tears, that was easy. All right. Let's go try to save my game because I'm pretty sure I'm going out this round, so I have a lot more work to do than just fake crying.
All right, here we are at Tribal Council in the rain. Tyler, tell me about what camp life is like at the merge.
This is Survivor! Literally, this is Survivor, and we're all here and we're loving it and enjoying it. We're enjoying it because we're here and we're playing, but the rain, no, not definitely. We're not enjoying that part, but like we're all playing. I think we're all playing and we're all playing pretty hard right now. Not to say that it's a bad or a good thing. We're just playing hard and we're playing a lot. So Yeah.
Brady,
Hey.
tell me about how the elements affect the ability to strategize back at camp.
I mean, honestly, like what I considered it was that could have like been a twist for this season called like tarp round or something, because everyone was under that tarp the entire like time. So it was like literally like a 10 by 10 amount of space. So everyone was like bumping into each other, like knocking each other out of like the tarp area, like putting people into the rain. It was pretty funny actually, but it was like also very miserable. People were having to hold up the tarp. So the elements definitely didn't like benefit us really that much, because I feel like no one really got to have like those individual conversations privately, and everyone was kind of like all cooped up. But I think it was also an interesting dynamic that I didn't expect to have coming into the game.
Little Matt. So Brady says that you all were kind of huddled under the tarp. Were private conversations still happening, or how did you figure out who to vote for?
Well, they were attempting to happen. You can't be so private under a tent. You know, conversations were overheard. People still had them anyway. I definitely had my name thrown out of a few names. So I would just say, you know, I'm the last person here from Indiana, right? You guys all came from out of state. You flew in here. You all have prior connections. Most of you played other games. I literally have never met anyone in this tribe before this game. If you need someone to help you out and move you forward, I would be happy to do that. Someone here has got to be able to use me. Whoever gets voted out next is going to wish that they'd kept me here. So if I'm still the name, just think about that.
Drew.
Yes.
So it sounds like Matt sounds like he's on the hopping plan. Do you feel like were there other names floating around? Did you hear your name?
Problem with being in such close proximity to each other is that you can look over and see a mouthed conversation and see someone's name said, and you have no context. So, yes, I saw my name mentioned in a conversation. Was that conversation saying I trust Drew? Was that conversation saying Drew's a threat and needs to go? I have no idea. I think there are points where all of us have looked at a conversation or like leaned in and heard pieces of a sentence, and it's like, hold on, what's going on? And then you have to go back to the person and clarify, and it's like, is that person telling the truth? What's the full context? We're gonna laugh about it in 2 days, but right now it's not a great time.
Mackenzie, what's your perspective on everything that happened this round, and how is it different than the rounds in the pre-merge?
Just standing in like a 5-foot radius talking about the person right behind you. There were so many conversations where someone's whispering in my ear about the person on the other side of my ear, and I'm like, I'm so cold, I can't think. I'm such a baby about the rain. Like, you could punch me in the face and I would enjoy that more than this right now. I'm sorry.
Big Matt, you're over there shivering. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good about the pre-shower. You know, it's been a couple days. I expected the day to go differently. I was going to make grilled cheese for everybody. Instead, we're all huddled under there. But it's a survivor.
Danny, you're one of the people with immunity this round. Did you feel heat sitting under the tarp, or did you have a little bit of more relaxation or freedom to just kind of do whatever you wanted?
If someone is relaxing in this game, you're falling behind in this game. So as good as it feels to win the challenge, I'd prefer to be dry, and I can't rest on that because these challenges don't last my immunity doesn't last forever. So I think it's interesting to see us all play the game under a tarp, and I am very excited to see how this vote turns out.
So, Rachel, can you talk about what this is like for the viewers, for your kids back at home? Tell them how miserable this is, sitting in the rain, having to figure out if you're about to get voted out, your life's on the line, you're freezing, you're shivering. Who knows how long this is going to go? How can you describe this?
Man, it sucks more than I was prepared for. I think last time I checked the weather earlier the week before I came, it was like all sun and everything's good. We're in this like unusually dry weather. Somehow it's still worth it. Somehow it's still worth it to be here, and I'm still loving every minute. I think every minute we get a chance to grow closer together and just meet new people. And I think also there's just been a lot of personal growth and reflection, and so it's all worth it.
Jamie. So Rachel mentioned that it offers you all the opportunity to grow closer. What's your perspective on that, and how do you grapple with the fact of surviving together in this rain, in the cold? It's going to be really cold tonight. How do you grapple with having to get close with a group of basically strangers, and on the other hand, talking literally right behind their back from 2 feet away to vote them out?
Well, I mean, I can guarantee you I've gotten multiple miles closer to these people in the past couple of hours, literally. So to go from being out of the game to getting back into the game to huddling underneath the tarp for the past couple hours is like a big whirlwind. I'm still just kind of proud of myself for even getting back into the game in the first place, but then I don't know. It still is a lot to process, and I wasn't expecting then to only have like that short amount of time, and then to just like, kind of figure out all that cluster fluffle of like a situation like what we're gonna do here. But we'll kind of see how everything pans out. But I'm hopeful that everything will work out for the best. But I hate voting people out. I'm kind of an emotional mess about it, but. We'll see how things work out. That's about the best that I got for you.
John V. So before all this rain started, there was a little bit of time for you all to kind of get to talk, move around a little bit. Did you notice any groups forming either before the rain or even inside of the tent that made you uncomfortable or comfortable?
I believe when we came back from the challenge, no one was really having combos. We were trying to set up that tent and get the fire burning. We weren't really in game mode. And right when we were about to get on game mode, Mother Nature decided to rain down on us.
All right, so this is a pretty interesting vote because of all the chaos. So I am actually curious about this one. Raise your hand if you're worried about going home. All right, everybody but Mackenzie and Danny and Big Matt. All right, with that, we will get to the vote. We'll start with Danny and Zigzag Drew.
Thank God. No one needs to be looking. Let's move this along. Is it plugged in? Yep. And the keys. We broke one. Alright, he's playing 3 keys. Keys and rotating luck. So you'll reach in the bag and take out 3 parchments. And whenever I ask for a hidden immunity idol, That's when you'll come up and hand them to me one at a time.
Draw them out separate, like one in column.
Whatever you want this to do. Good luck.
That is not safe. That is not safe. There's one more shot. That is not safe. I'll read the votes. First vote, Little Matt. Next vote, Little Matt. Rachel. Rachel.
Daggone a bit, for sure.
John.
So I'm voting for someone who I believe is trying to work with me, but I want out.
Little Matt. Little Matt. The second member of our jury, Little Matt. That's enough for the court.
Matt, the tribe has spoken. You can head on to the voting booth and I'll meet you there. All right. For the first time in this game, someone played their safety keys and they were not able to hit it. We'll see if that changes in the future. You can grab your torches and head on out.
This is not the person I wanted to vote for. You thought I threw out your name, but it was really Drew who said it to me. I really saw us going to the finals or pretty far together. I told you if you have an advantage, please use it. This vote is only because I have your name in the bounty. If I get one of your keys, I'll have 6 and I'll be safe. No one was talking to me today at camp, so I can tell I'm on the bottom of the tribe. Drew and Brady and Tyler running the show. I have some work to do.
All right. How do you feel? You were just voted out. Voted out on my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, I think I underestimated how much these people that have all played LRGs together before were going to stick together. My strategy coming in was kind of to insulate myself with that group and kind of move forward with them. I didn't realize that they'd want to cut me so early. I thought they were competitive enough that they would want to start eating each other, right at the merge. Apparently they wanted an easy vote before they did that. So yeah, bummed out. Wanted to bring it home for the Bloomington people here today, but it didn't happen. Who are you rooting for to win at this point? I would love to see Mackenzie win. Mackenzie was the only person that was straight up with me, telling me that I was the vote.
I'm sorry. I hope your shots in the dark work. I didn't want to do it, but it's the majority, and I can't throw my game for one person. Good luck. Send me best.
Also, Drew gave me a key. I hadn't, I hadn't been with him more than just part of today, but that could have ended up saving me. So he's another person that I'd like to see do really well at this point.
My name was brought up this round. I am very not okay. I did give my one shot in the dark that I had to little Matt, just because I believe he's the consensus vote from what I've been told, and I just like drama. So I'm throwing my vote on someone else who I would like to get out just in case his shot in the dark goes through.
Kind of like to see John go out the door at this point, because he's kind of screwed me over twice now. So I'd like to see him get his comeuppance. I'd say. Any final thoughts? This was a great game. I was so happy to be here and be the last Indiana castaway this year and represent for Bloomington. So I'm just really grateful for the experience and ready to get dry.
All right.